Hey peoples, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And also welcome to like my new subscribers, bitch. Like I'm so fucking happy and so excited to see like new people onto like my channel that get me, that understands me. And like if you don't know who I am, my name is Bruce Williams. I mean, like obviously like check the fucking name on the channel. Duh. I talk about pop culture, politics, and many other things. I have many opinions about certain things that like I just come on here, rant, I do reactions, and get things off my chest, basically. And I'm very anti-woke. I don't like most shit on the left. And sometimes I don't like things on the right, but I am right-leaning. I was on the left, but then I've progressed and I've learned so much over the years. And it's really changed my perspective and my mindset on how crazy and manipulative that the left can be. But also, as I am a person with an independent mind, there are some things on the right that I don't like as well. So I'm very much in the middle, like I've always been in the middle. I'm happy that people understand me and get me, but like at the same time, I just want to say something real quick for my new subscribers. If you think that you are going to come for me and try to like, try to put me on this pedestal to where I can't make a mistake, try to come for like my intelligence or anything like that, best believe I will probably delete your comment, and best believe I will probably come for you back, because I do not play. If you think that I play around, I do not play. You can ask around, bitch. You can ask around. So if you're not going to be respectful towards me and you're going to be a bitch towards me, I will be a bitch 10 times harder. Because that's just how I play. And, that's just like my PSA, because there's a few comments from like that video that I made about the trans person that was invading women's spaces. There's a few people in the comments that like it, that really pissed me off. So I really wanted to like do a PSA for like my new subscribers and anyone else new that's going to be watching my videos, because just know that I don't fuck around. And you are welcome to have any comments, but be respectful, just like I would be respectful to you. I don't go on no one's pages and say shit to them, because I don't give a fuck about nobody else but my goddamn self, and things that I want to talk about that I think is important. Duh. So don't be disrespectful, because I will fuck you up. Anyways, I'm done with that. I'm so happy with like my new subscribers from coming to my channel. And please know that I am grateful. I'm not like ungrateful, like, oh my god, like, okay, I just got a new subscriber. That's not me. Like, I am grateful. If you ever talk to me, DM me, follow me on Instagram, follow my Depop, support my Beauty Queen Thrift like store, and follow my TikTok. I was banned on TikTok as well, and I had like over 19,000 followers, and I was speaking a lot of like anti-woke stuff on there, but I got banned. So follow my new TikTok and stuff like that, and yeah, and we can support each other and communicate. I'm down to communicate. I'm not mean or anything like that. People think I'm mean all the time, but I'm really not. But anyways, I have a lot to say today, and maybe some conservatives may be mad, Republicans may be mad, and even maybe some Jews may be mad. Did I just acknowledge that people are Jews in America? Oh, see, somebody just got mad. Someone just got mad just now. But you're going to get even more madder with what I'm about to say in the next few minutes. So anyways, if you want to listen, let's get started, bitch.
Congressman Omar, I am so sorry, has expired. That our country is failing you today through this chamber. You belong. The gentlewoman is no longer recognized.
Okay, you guys. Now, I don't know how long have y'all been following me for a while, but I like on Instagram, stuff like that, and even in some videos, I have been very vocal about, the Jews and Israel, and like, people that are here in America, just like Ben Shapiro, that he seems like he put Israel first before America. And, people would call that racist and stuff like that to even acknowledge that, which I think is very stupid, because we don't live in like Nazi Germany times. So like no one's going to put you in like a camp or anything like that. So like I don't know why we can't just acknowledge that like Jewish people do have power, just like a lot of other people have power. And some people, they use that power for bad, and some people use that power for good. So why can't we be able to say what we want to say? And why can't we also bring up that the Republicans are bought by AIPAC, a Jewish organization that is very pro-Israel and that puts Israel first before anything. Why can't we talk about that? And why can we not acknowledge that Ilhan Omar was wronged? Why can't we acknowledge that Ilhan Omar was wrong? I know we do not like the bitch. I don't like the bitch. Her stance on the border is shit. Like, that bitch would not even have a border. She is like, cause she is from, like, she came from a country that, like, she escaped from, that was into war and stuff like that. She thinks the immigrants should just walk free in any fucking country. That's how, like, I off the bat, I don't fuck with the bitch, especially because she is left. Like, the left has an agenda that I just do not agree with. But there are also some things with the Republicans that I just don't like either. I think we should all be pro-American. We are Americans. No one should be bought. I don't give a fuck if you're left or right. You should not be bought from people that want to put another country before us. Just like Kevin McCarthy.
She said Americans only like Israel because it's all about the Benjamins. And 3 years later, she said, I didn't know there's a trope when it comes to referring to someone who's Jewish with money.
What started all this, like, hoopla blah about Ilhan Omar, I think that's how you say her name, was because he was saying, like, anyone who criticizes Israel is, like, anti-Semitic or some shit with a tweet. And then she said, like, you know, it's all about the Benjamins. Now, if you don't know what that means, like, that is, like, I guess, an anti-Semitic trope, which is so stupid to me. It's like, how, like, you call that racist? Like, they're, like, you act like that she's, like, a Nazi. Like, it makes no sense. I really don't like this race-baiting bullshit that the Republicans do and the left does. The Republicans act like they don't do it, and they act like they don't do identity politics. But if you mention Jews or anything like that, the right act like that, like, Jews don't, like, they're just people. They don't have a race. There's nothing Jew in America. Like, that's how the right does. Just like what Tim Cass did with Kanye on his podcast. He tried to make it seem like, oh, they're just people, like their race has nothing to do with it. But he also goes on to talk about Antifa and be like, they're all white people that like, you know, that is protesting out there.
Are you referring to individuals, or are you quite literally blaming an entire group of people? Because Black Lives Matter is actually a bunch of white people. Antifa is a bunch of white people. Please elaborate on this. Are you referring to individuals, or are you quite literally blaming an entire group of people?
My thing is with the Ilhan Omar, you know, situation. I don't really know how to say her name, bitch. Bear with me. I think that it's disgusting that they couldn't get her off the committee by something that she just does wrong. What they had to do, they had to literally, like, bring racism into it. And even when they took her and removed her off the committee, AOC with her fucking annoying ass, she's over here. This is because she's a woman of color. I don't like, AOC is so fucking stupid. I cannot deal. Bitch, they did not take Ilhan Omar off the committee because she's black. They took her off because they think that she's anti-Semitic, which is so stupid. She's not anti-Semitic. Why? Because she said all about the Benjamins, and she didn't know that it was a trope or anything like that, an anti-Semitic trope. Like, please get out of my face. The Republicans play the race card just like the left, and people need to stop being stupid, and they need to, like, really open up their mind and be like, why are they going after her for saying something that is, like, literally that isn't even that bad, just to remove her? I think it's wrong. I think it's so wrong to try to play that race card. They play the race card. Ilhan Omar, she didn't play the race card. They play the race card. They think it's racist because you said it's all about the Benjamins. Like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, oh wow, this reminds me of Ye.
Like, Jewish people have owned the black voice. Whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt, or it's all of us being signed to a record label, or having a Jewish manager, or being signed to a Jewish basketball team, or doing a movie on a Jewish platform like Disney.
And yes, I am a very big Ye fan. I love Kanye. Do I agree with everything that he says? No, I do not. But I do think that in many ways he is really great. And I have videos talking about things that, like, he said and things that I don't like and stuff like that in my other videos, and you can go watch them to know my stance on him. But I really don't like this targeting, like, especially if you do criticize Israel, you're like this bad person. She has criticized Israel and stuff like that, and rightfully so, as she should. We should not be putting another country before America, period. I don't give a fuck. And just like Kevin McCarthy, like, I don't like, people like him, but he literally funds Ukraine. Like, he funds Ukraine. I don't get why people like him. Like, even AOC, she funded Ukraine with weapons. They both did. They should all be off. They should all be off. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, they should all be off. Like, it doesn't matter. But what you would not do, you would not try to use the racist tactic to take someone off the committee. You take them off because they do a horrible fucking job. You do not take them off because of racism, of this stupid. I just don't understand this, and I will never understand it. I think it's bullshit. Whether it's left or right, I think it's bullshit, and I think that these people are bought. These people are bought. These people with these big donor money, just like Trump and DeSantis, they both write anti-Semitic laws, hate speech laws, and in the process of Ilhan Omar and the committee, they all signed this bill that basically was like a slight hate speech law. And I'm like, and then she got taken down. She got removed for hate speech. I'm like, do y'all not see what I'm talking about? Like, if you allow these people, whether they're right or left, try to dictate your freedom of speech, bitch, they are going to call it hate speech. Just like the left thinks that just because we don't like children to be mutilated, they say that we're transphobic. That's called being transphobic. That would be called a hate speech. Just like in my other video when I talk about Norway. If you even acknowledge that a man can't be a lesbian, a biological man can't be a lesbian, they will put your ass in jail, bitch. So why would you try to feed into this thing, and all the Republicans are like, oh my God, look, she's out of committee. Look at AOC, she's over here. Oh, she's over here doing a sermon. Oh, like this is not about race. Like, AOC, she's so annoying. Like, I honestly can't stand her.
Don't tell me that this is about a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks when you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire amount of tropes, and also elevated her to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color.
I do think it was funny, but like at the same time, it's just like the irony for like Republicans to be like, oh, now here they go using race card. They're over here going to cry about racism. It's like, but the Republicans, they literally just cry about racism with Ilhan Omar and got her kicked off of the committee because they think she's racist or anti-Semitic. So it's just like, and the irony is about this all, right when they're over here like bitching and crying about like anti-Semitism and getting people kicked off and playing the race game and stuff like that, like, bitch, there's literally a Chinese fucking balloon like literally spying on us, bitch, near like one of our like nuclear power. Like, I just, dude, the Republicans, the left, I can't stand both of the parties, because like, you're over here complaining about fucking anti-Semitism, which isn't anti-Semitic and isn't racist. She doesn't hate Jews. And there's like a Chinese balloon in the sky over civilians' houses.
The Chinese spy balloon is now over North Carolina, with local police begging residents to not shoot at it.
And they're spying on us. And this has been going on since January 28th. Bitch, today is like the 5th. I'm just like, and they didn't even acknowledge it until us, civilians, pointed out. There's a fucking balloon in the sky, bitch. There's a fucking balloon in the sky. And Joe Biden's probably like, what? What balloon? Like, I'm just like, how our priorities are so fucked up in this fucking country. I don't understand it. Like, I'm like over here. We have our I have our emergency kits together, bitch. I'm not playing. I don't feel safe. Like, I honestly don't feel safe, because with the leader that we have right now, it is so sick to me that this is where it came to. And when I was left, yes, I did vote for him, which is so fucking retarded of me. And the reason why is because I was left and I honestly didn't know any better. And, I've just, like, over the past few years, I've really, like, learned and, like, I can admit that. At least I can acknowledge that I was wrong and acknowledge that it was a mistake and now have the capacity to actually do my research and not go with, like, this leftist agenda and ideology that is being enforced like on all of us and through our algorithms and everything. Like it's insane like how people say don't go to college, that it can indoctrinate you, right? Social media also can indoctrinate you too. It's so much shit that like is going on, and I think, and also with the TikTok shit, with the TikTok ban, honestly, like I don't know how I feel about TikTok ban at this point, because like they already know all right fucking information. If China is controlling the algorithm of Americans, like TikTok, stuff like that, and their TikTok is different from ours.
Did you know that China created TikTok, and China controls all the algorithms that show what we see on our feeds, right? And that shapes our worldview. If you open up TikTok in China, they show science, tech, math to the youth. They show people who are achieving stuff, making sure that they're people. They show people that are doing useful things in society, and they're rewarding that with likes, views, and comments. In America, they show a whole different algorithm. They show sex, dance, and comedy, all this stuff, and they reward their youth with the same likes and comments. You do this over time, and you link the likes and comments to dopamine, you can literally change the brain circuitry of an entire country.
I think that like it's like we're already compromised, and to be honest, if you want to do it now, it's too late. If you want to ban TikTok now, it's fucking too late. I mean, bitch, they got fucking Chinese balloons in the fucking sky. What do you think? Like what? Like what? And people are taking TikTok videos from a Chinese app and taking a video of the fucking balloon. It's like I just don't get it. I don't understand the logic with people. And to be honest, my take on like the TikTok ban shit, I think really like if Republicans really are, if they were so concerned, they could have did it under Trump a long time ago, right? Which he almost did it. Trump was going to do it, but he didn't do it. I just think now, since with what happened with the supposed red wave, I think what's going on with the Republicans, they know that they're losing the culture, and that's something that a lot of people talk about, especially me. I think the Republicans, the reason why we lost and didn't win big during the red wave is because we can't communicate right with people like me, Gen Z, people like, without them like, going too far. Like that's why I bring up like the Oklahoma Millstone bill, and even Carolina now is doing a bill to ban transition from 26 and under. And I'm so against that, because like the thing is, like, it's always been about the kids. It should be 18 and under. That's where it should always. That's how it always should be. But then you see these Republicans, you see these conservatives, like, no, your brain doesn't develop till you're 28 or 26 years old. It's like, okay, but like we get the drink and we know the risk of drinking, and we do that at 21. Like you get tattooed, it's permanent. You get that at 18. I mean, like, yes, they're not the same, but it like if your brain cannot fucking form till you're a certain age, why wouldn't you let a child get a tattoo, or get be able to drink and stuff like that if we're not fully formed? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think the Republicans are going too far. They're swinging the pendulum just like the left swings, swinging with the pendulum with mutilating children. The right is swinging the pendulum so far where like I can't deal. And a lot of people are not going to deal. A lot of Gen Z, once you ban TikTok and you can't, grasp the attention of Gen Z, the Republicans are going to lose. And especially with these conservatives who are so uptight and like, you're going to hell bullshit. It's not going to work because they don't have no compassion. They don't have no spunk. They're not cool. They're not like people like me. Like, they just don't get it. And they turn people off, and it's true. Like I've been saying this even with the abortion thing. I am pro-life, but I knew from the fucking start, like once these people, I mean, especially like what 20% of Americans wanted Roe v. Wade to be overturned, the red wave wasn't going to happen. So I think that with all this going on, they're never going to lose. They're never going to win, and taking down TikTok is only going to make the left get more radical and go find another site to radicalize more people and to indoctrinate more people. So I think that's my criticism of the right. And also, like, with this Chinese balloon thing, I think it's outrageous. I think it's insane that they didn't shoot that shit down, like, from the fucking start when they first saw it coming here. And the thing is, with Joe Biden and China, I think that he has some business dealing with China and stuff like that. So I think that's why he didn't fucking shoot down a witch cult. But that's just my theory. I don't really know. I've seen something online, and I was, like, reading something. I was like, and explains it, just like he has dealings with Ukraine as well. Why you think that he's sending that money to Ukraine? He has dealings with Zelensky. It's that simple. And his son. So there's so many things that I just can't deal with the left and right. And I really think that the shit with Ilhan Omar, I think it was disgusting. I think that it was very anti-American. I think that people like Kevin McCarthy needs to shut the fuck up. And I do not like him. He's not for America. He is for other countries and putting them first. And I think it's disgusting. I sure the fuck do. And yeah, that's my take on all of this. And I hope you guys understand my point of view. If you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments. Please be respectful or I will come for you. And yeah, that's my take on this. Hope you guys understand it. And also, bitch, AOC, like, girl, you just need to stop because you look so fucking fake. Like, you over here looking like you're in like a black church, like preaching a sermon, girl. I was laughing at you, even though I understand it was outrageous, but girl, please, it wasn't about her skin colors because the Republicans are bought. That's why. Okay. Anyways, I love y'all. I love you all so much. I'm so fucking. Why am I crazy? Anyways, yeah, okay, I'm done. Bye, y'all.